Pre-season went well. Now it's time to see whether we can take that form into Serie A. Stay tuned to find out how we get on in our opening two matches. Hello and welcome to Club 6 episode 9 of The Pilgrimage. My name is Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, I've got the first two matches of the Serie A season for you. We're at home to Sampdoria and away to Napoli. So let's get straight into the Sampdoria game. Okay, so the team for the opening match of the season is Gasperini in goal, back four of Skriniar, Omobamidele, Buongiorno and Dest, Chotard at the base of midfield, Barella and Sambi Lokonga ahead of him, Colombo and Doku on the wings, Raspadori up front. Let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, the assistant manager is recommending this is a match we should be winning. Make sure we do. I think that's a reasonable shout. So we'll go with that with no gesture, and let's go into the tunnel and complete the tunnel interview. What's the mood in the dressing room? We're confident. So we're in a great place. We're happy with how things are going. I think that's fair. We're unbeaten in 3 matches against Sampdoria. How much of an edge does that give us? It's important to use every tool at our disposal. Do I get on well with Sinisa Mihajlovic? Yeah, he's admired by everyone, and rightly so. Right, let's get into the match itself then. So we'll kick off and see how we get on. I'm just going to check the speed to make sure everything's okay. It is, so we're all good. And we're just looking for early signs of how the match is going. We've had the first couple of shots, nothing highlight worthy yet. So we need to probably demand more. We are expected to win the match, and there have been goals already in the Roma and Milan games. Roma 2-0 up. Milan, in fact, have just been pegged back. It's 1-1 in that one, although they've gone ahead again by the looks of it. And it's Batella into Hassan. Vignato plays it forward, but Skriniar wins it back for Inter. It's with Colombo on the right, into Raspadori. He turns, finds Doku into the area. Doku slots it into the back of the net. It's Inter Milan 1, Sampdoria 0. And I think we should have a look at the replay on this one. This looks like a pretty special goal. So Raspadori into Doku, and he beats the keeper at his near post, sits him down, slots it past him. Inter Milan 1, Sampdoria 0, lovely goal, and we're underway. Sampdoria yet to have a shot. Gasperini to Buongiorno to Omobamidele. Buongiorno goes back to Gasperini, and it's given away. And we don't need this kind of self-inflicted pressure, but it's over the top. Raspadori, and out of nowhere we've broken, and it is Inter Milan 2, Sampdoria 0, 2 goals in the space of 4 minutes. And I'm not going to bother with the replay on that one. It was a ball over the top and a great finish. And it's Odero to Batella. It's won back by Skriniar briefly. Colombo's won it back again. Sambi Lokonga plays it through. Doku doesn't beat Odero to it. And Odero is holding on to it for rather longer than he should do, but he's got away with it. It's given away though. Buongiorno wins it back for us. Dest into Sambi Lokonga. Doku with the ball over the top for Colombo. Colombo plays it back to Barella. Colombo back to Sambi Lokonga. His shot is over the top, and it remains 2-0. Odero to Batella. Batella's long ball forward. Buongiorno wins it back. Dest into Sambi Lokonga. Back to Buongiorno. into Sambi Lokonga again, back to Buongiorno, Shotard into Raspadori, he finds Colombo, and Colombo slots it past the keeper. Inter Milan 3, Sampdoria 0. We haven't played half an hour yet, and I will show you the replay on this one. It's another really good goal. Buongiorno to Shotard into Raspadori, finds Colombo, and he just completely bamboozles the keeper, puts it in the back of the net. No saving that. 3-0. And what are Milan doing? I don't know. Right, Barella, Skriniar, it's with Sambi Lokonga, back to Barella into Shotard, Sambi Lokonga to Colombo, and it's a very similar goal to one we've seen already, but Colombo makes it 4-0, and we will watch the replay just to confirm. Barella to Shotard, Sambi Lokonga into Colombo, and he goes across the keeper. 4-0. And if it wasn't all over before, it certainly is now. There's no coming back from that, and that goal has put us top of the league, ahead of Milan. And Milan, as it stands, are 3-1 ahead. Roma are 2-0 ahead. So Sambi Lokonga back to Dest, back to Buongiorno, into Shotard, Sambi Lokonga, feeds Doku, and Raspadori makes it 5-0. It's not half time yet. This is turning into a right rout. And I don't think we'll bother with any more replays. It's 5-0. There's no doubt who's won this game. It's half time. So, do we need to make any subs? Let's outstretch the arms. That's about as good a first half as you're likely to see. Don't think there's any point saying anything else when you're 5-0 up. I'm going to take Shotard off because he's complacent. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to take Doku off to protect him and bring on Antiste. It's not his ideal position. In fact, I might try Raspadori in there. Raspadori is better there. So we'll give Raspadori a go there, and Antiste can go up front for a bit. He's scored enough times against us. Let's see if he can get a goal in an Inter Milan shirt. And next substitution, I'm not sure yet. Gasparini to Buongiorno into Sambi Lokonga, Shotard to Omar Bamadili into Barella, to the left wing of Raspadori. It's given away. Mukiele to Lima into Vignato, back to Mukiele, Fiorona to Lima, Mukiele again, Fiorona into Vignato. It's played through for Ali to Rodriguez. Gasparini gathers it at the second time of asking and does manage to keep hold of it. Next substitution then, I think, is going to be, in fact I'm not sure yet, there's a number of players who are starting to decline, so I think we'll wait until there's an obvious candidate. Antiste isn't playing that well, which is disappointing. Raspadori is the one who shows first for coming off, so we'll bring on Leandro, and as our final change we'll take off the right back. In fact, we won't get the chance. Leandro's already injured, so he's come on as a sub and he's not going to see the match out. So we'll bring on Mika Lane. In fact, is there a better alternative? No, there isn't really. So we'll bring on Mika Lane, and then we'll need a little bit of a jiggle around. So we'll put Lane onto the right hand side. Colombo can go up front. Antiste on the left. And that's everybody in as good a position as we can get them. And we've got about 9 minutes to go. It's still 5-0. So we've not managed to add anything to the half-time score. And in fact, Atalanta have gone 6-0 up and knocked us off the top of the early table. But as far as first games of the season go, that's a pretty special way to start. Just a minute left, and it's Inter Milan 5, Sampdoria 0. That is full time, and that is how it finished. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, so before I show you the second match of the episode, I'm going to show you the draw for the Champions League group stage. And as you can see, we have been seeded in second place for the draw. So let's get straight into it and see what comes out. I'll do the automatic draw and we'll sit and watch it. So it's Chelsea in Group A, Ajax in Group B, Porto in Group C, Hertha Berlin in Group D, Manchester City in Group E, Juventus in Group F, and Paris Saint-Germain in Group G, Real Madrid in Group H. Leipzig go into Group A, Villarreal in B, Milan in C, Manchester United in D, Barcelona in E, Liverpool in F, Bayern in G, and we go into Group H with Real Madrid. Lyon in A, Salzburg in B, Marseille in C, Napoli in D, Dortmund in E, Besiktas in F, Athletic in G, and Benfica in H. It's Ghent in Group A, Shakhtar in B, Galatasaray in C, Copenhagen in D, Slovan Bratislava in E, Sporting in F, and Sparta Prague in G, and the last team in Group H was Apoel, I think it's Apoel Nicosia. It's Apoel anyway. Okay, so that concludes the UEFA Champions League draw. I'll be back in a moment to show you the second match of the episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode as we make the trip to Naples to play Napoli. And the team for this one is Gasperini in goal, back four of Skriniar, Omar-Bamidele, Jones and Dest, Shotard at the base of midfield, Barella and Sambi Lokonga in central midfield, Colombo and Doku on the wings, Raspadori up front. Let's submit the team and go and give the team talk. Okay, so the assistant is recommending pick up where you left off last time out. Given the emphatic nature of the win, I think that's entirely sensible. So we will outstretch the arms, I think. Yeah. And agree with him. Pick up where you left off. And let's get into the tunnel to do a quick tunnel interview. How we look to build on an impressive performance last time out against Sampdoria. We always want to keep playing well and doing the best we can, and that's much easier after a good performance. It certainly is. Do you think the first goal will be crucial? Yeah, it's nice to start well. If we can get on the front foot nice and early, all the better. Do you hope your team can produce? I know what we're capable of and I believe we'll do well. Absolutely. Right. So we'll get into the match. Let's kick it off and see if we can go and get a win. Okay, so they've gone with a 4-2-3-1. We've stuck with our usual 4-3-3. So let's demand more. So still waiting for the first shot, although we've just had a shot. It is on target but not highlight worthy. So we've currently dropped down to 4th in the table. So we badly need to get a goal to get ahead in this match and rejoin the leaders on 6 points. So I don't know whether that would be enough to take us to the top of the table as it stands. It might be. So it's Atalanta that were the leading winners last time. So as it stands, they are still not winning. Right, we've got to half time with absolutely nothing happening. So let's go in and give the lads a bit of firing up. Let's thrash the arms. Far from pleased, and I think we probably need to make at least one change. The obvious one is Jeremy Doku, and Antiste can come on for him, so that's fine. Do we need to make any further changes? I think we do. I think we need to get Colombo off as well and bring on Abdesalam. So let's go out there and try and win it in the second half. So we're going with 2 changes at half time. Demand more. See if we can get an early goal in the second half. Or at least a highlight, please. We do have a highlight. Dest into Sambi Lokonga. Shotard to Dest. Sambi Lokonga's cross. Abdesalam. And Yanis Antiste is there to find the back of the net. It's his first goal for Inter Milan. It's Napoli 0, Inter Milan 1. We don't need to see a replay of a scrappy goal. And that is going to be enough, I think, to take us top of the table. Shotard down the line for Antiste, infield to Sambi Lokonga, back to Dest, forward for Antiste, into Raspadori, back to Shotard, Barella plays it to the right, Abdesalam, it's played through for Raspadori, who has the shot, and this one I think it's gone under the keeper, so we will have a look at the replay just to confirm what's happened. Shotard into Barella, out wide to Abdesalam, it's played through. Raspadori, he just beats the keeper with the early shot. Didn't so much go under him as past him before he'd moved. And that's 2-0. So looking good. It's not enough to take us top because Atalanta are winning. They're 1-0 up. So if they were to drop points, we would go top. But they're not doing it at the moment. Barella's cross. And the header is on target but saved easily. And it's Martinez for Napoli. Gives it to Lutzi. And he's hit the woodwork. Martinez picks it up, Anguissa, and it's cleared by Barella. So into the last 20 minutes of the match. Raspadori needs to come off, and I don't know who to bring on. I think we need to go to the tactics screen and work out who to bring on for him. So let's have a look. I think we give Verpinski a go up front, to be honest. Give him a try, see what he can do. He's only got 5 minutes or so. And we're 2-0 up, so it shouldn't do any lasting damage, hopefully. 8-Nori into Anguissa, back to Martinez. 8-Nori tackled, Verpinski to Abdesalam. Verpinski wins the tackle. He's through for a one-on-one with the keeper, but the keeper is up to the challenge and keeps it out. It's behind for a corner. Barella with the outswinger on Mabamidili with the header, but it's over the top. And we're into 3 minutes of stoppage time. And we have gone to the top of the table. That's full time. It finishes Napoli 0, Inter Milan 2. I'll be back in a moment to show you the full league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now then to take a look at the league table. And as you can see, with 2 games gone, we're top of the league. We've won both our matches, scored 7, conceded none. And we are one of a few teams that are joint top of the table. And let's have a look then at what is coming up on the next episode. And I will bring you back. I think I'm going to come back quite quickly. I'm going to show you Real Madrid away and Udinese at home on the next episode. So that will be tomorrow. If you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.